Full screen this. Frick, I'm burning up.
Ah, no. Too hot.
We're literally sitting in the fireplace.
We are the fireplace.
We're just sitting here with our Christmas jams. And by that I'm mostly referring to the gift kind. Beautiful. So how's today treating you? How's this Christmas Eve going?
Books is how it's going.
Is books a good thing?
Yes, books is a good thing. Ancient, fine Chinese literature, as Scott put it.
That moment when you forget the sacred texts. Oh man.
Sacred text.
And for have we mentioned the sticker on the podcast?
I don't think we have. We ought to throw a picture of it in there.
It's fine. This is being edited literally after we finish recording it for the Christmas special effect. So I don't know.
Yeah, it makes two of us.
I guess we'll just play it by ear.
Yep.
Still though, what other last minute Christmas shopping did you have to do today?
I still have to do last minute Christmas shopping.
For whom?
The stuff I did today was for you. And Scott.
Have a stroke. I'm gonna open up this box while we're here. I need to get a knife. But please keep talking. So who is today's for? Or not who is today's. Who is tomorrow's for?
Tomorrow is for everyone in my family.
I see.
Really should have gotten stuff for them today, but I committed a stupid and woke up. No, I didn't wake up late. I just left my house late.
I see. How late? Like, how much later?
I left 3 hours after I wanted to.
How did that happen?
I have no idea.
Oof. Oh yeah, so you want to know my okay, so since this is a Christmas special, we'll talk about Christmas stuff, like how I am actually terrible at gift wrapping. Like, what you saw with that box was some of my most decent work, and that was it. Like, the boxes underneath the tree, I'm glad I'm not being graded for quality and everything, or else I would fail immediately. Also, apologies for the noises, folks. I'm building a statue. I'm commemorating it to Randy and our first year of Tangents.
Yep. Our first Christmas special on Tangents.
Yeah, the annual Tangents Christmas special. We'll make this into an event every year. It'll just get bigger and better each year because, there's no way next year we're still going to be sitting at 17 subscribers. That's a joke. We're so going to.
We're going to gain 3 in the course of a whole year.
We're just Doug Dimmacuffed in that aspect.
Oh yeah.
However, the statue you got me is quite high quality. Dang. Craftsmanship. Let me hold it up to the fireplace on my screen. let me hold it into the fire. The fires of absolution.
You didn't melt it. You're like, wow, it wasn't worthy.
I'm not worthy. Let me see. I'm trying to think of bits of funnies that I was going to talk about. I don't know. You have any funny Christmas memories? Any wacky doodle things that happened when you were in your ute?
Well, nothing funny. Most of my Christmas memories are wholesome. That I want to talk about anyway.
Just the kind.
Because there's one that's only funny to me, and trust me when I say only funny to me. Because everyone else, whenever I tell them about stuff like it, they're just like, "Dog, that's kind of cringe. Are you sure you're okay?"
Oh, Dogger, that was kind of cringe. You're just relegating your issues to them and just, that was kind of cringe, bro. Could you not? We're kind of having dinner here.
And I'm like, too bad, I needed to vent.
I needed to vent, but I looked sus. I'm comically bad at putting things on stands. Why?
Would you like help?
No, I got it.
Do you?
I got it.
Do you got it?
Yes, Father, I'm winning.
Are you? Are you winning?
All right, I got it. 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 I'm gonna put this all together. Just gonna sit this here in front of the fireplace. It occurred. Oh yeah, I just remembered that Scott does not want there to be a lot of silence, and here I am opening and building a statue silently. Well, okay,
yes.
To be fair, the decibels I'm producing from the package are probably like louder than anything, but here, I'm gonna put this like here. There we go. Okay, I've gotten it.
Oh yeah, and the secret is he doesn't want silence because he'll have to edit it out.
Well, yeah, and plus, folks have mentioned like, okay, we're wondering if something is wrong in the middle of the episode, and it's like that kind of cucks over our viewer retention whenever people are like, oh, well, I guess the podcast just ended. Or, I guess my phone just could not handle the tangent style.
And, well, since, computer issues and all that just can't handle the neutron style, in case you haven't noticed, you've been watching Tangents. I'm Randy.
And I'm Aaron. And we've been recording for quite a few minutes. How long have we... 6 minutes. That's not too bad. I think there was one day that we did it like... What was it, like 10 minutes? And we started a whole bit. And finally I was like, oh yeah, that's right. We're supposed to introduce ourselves.
Yeah, I had something planned there. I was going to be like, I'm Randy. And then you'd be like, I'm Aaron. And then I'd be like, and we're going to delete you and ourselves.
Nah, that's what we're doing on the 31st. We're just going to stop. Tangents doesn't exist anymore. I mentioned this was our first year, and it is the infinite year.
As soon as the 31st hits, Tangents the podcast is going to set the time back to January 1st. And we're going to shoot all the politicians who locked us down.
No, it's like an anime scene just... Randy, Aaron, you can't do this. Scott,
stop me.
We're far too gone on this path. This is for the greater good. We have to do this year over. You can't possibly understand. But please, there's gotta be another way.
There is no other way.
It's just eerie rewind sounding effects of just all 20 episodes of Tangents. Can you believe that? 20 episodes in 2020. It's kind of cursed, not gonna lie. So next year we're shooting for 21 episodes, right?
Hopefully.
I'd like to hope more, personally speaking.
Wait a sec. That wouldn't even be half of the year populated with episodes. It'd be horrible.
Yeah, I know. Well, I mean, okay, to be fair to us, this year we got a bit of a late start. Like, when did we first start uploading? Like, March? Somewhere in... Well, no, it was more like April, since March was kind of like, don't get out of your house. I'm going to shoot you if you do. We have literally hired armed guards to patrol your house, just you in particular, to make sure you don't leave. Disgusting.
And at that point, I break out the 22 and shoot for their face.
Okay then. Yeah, I remember that first episode was just you and I doing it over the internet. Although it feels like we did more episodes over the internet. I don't know why.
Because we did another one later on.
Oh, that's right.
The one that was cringe to edit.
Yeah, we did also do that, but there was the first one, very like the one that we made that was the reason why we called why I named the first episode Pilot Sequel. You remember that one?
Yeah.
You just straight up recorded a podcast. What was the issue with that?
It's because it was all about mating them together, because it was two different files.
Oh, was that really just the issue?
Yeah.
I thought it was just... No, I could have sworn it was something else.
Yeah, that was the whole issue with Pilot Sequel. You're like, never doing that again.
No, not Pilot Sequel. It was the pilot. The pilot, The 0 episode that hasn't come to light.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I can't remember, Pilot Sequel is relatively fine. It was more, it was actually just fine. I just slapped them on top of each other, and it was just editing 2 audio files that was the issue.
With the actual pilot, that we never released.
You were stressing me out putting your Coca-Cola on top of the literature. The sacred texts.
The sacred
Schmack. Please go on, though.
My audio was silent. That was it.
Oh yeah, it was too quiet. I was desperately trying to remember what in the world was the issue with Pilot's sequel, but yeah, it was just straight up just...
Bro, this is left to right? Cringe!
That's fine. I read it vertically. We're talking about Log Horizon.
Yeah, we read it vertically.
We Saya! I would suggest that Scott input the Russian national anthem, but apparently the DMCA law that could constitute jail time actually passed. I saw somewhere that it actually did pass. I need to double check though, but I don't want to do this.
Time to shoot people. If I have to go to jail for music, I'd rather go to jail for shooting someone.
Yeah, I mean, that's the stupid thing though, is it's like, at least send me to jail. Like, the idea that I have for jail is it's meant to lock up people who prove to be a danger to society. And me pirating the Russian, or like, you know, playing the Russian national anthem in our funny end of the year podcast meant to take a look back at the first year of our podcast. It's not where I think I should be going to, what I should be going to jail for. I should be going to jail for the mass tax evasions I've been doing for about 18 years.
You've been evading taxes for how long?
18 years.
Well, I've been doing it for 19. Haha, rookie.
Rookie by... That was the worst handshake.
I tried doing this.
I tried
doing the reverse spider.
It almost looked like I, like, grabbed your thumb. the power move. Do this handshake wrong, I break your thumb. Now, this has been... I have to say, I'm curious. Do you think 2020 was a good year for tangents, like, all else aside?
Just for tangents?
Like, say, for instance, we decided to do this another year. Do you think that it would have gone as well, all things considered?
I feel like that's kind of neutral. It's because, people here in, what are we calling this city?
I don't know. Earlier on, you just said it doesn't really matter. Where we live is a big city, but you were just like, yeah, it's fine. I don't really care.
Well, I mean, we gave fake names to everyone, so I mean...
It just occurred to me that I've had the audio on. There's going to be a bunch of crackling, and Scott's going to want to kill me.
Yeah. Yeah, he probably is.
Let's just hope it didn't pick up on him. So anyway, go on. Something about this city.
Well, someone could probably be like, that IP address. Oh, they said the city name. That makes everything easier.
I mean, you already said it once.
Yeah.
If we're getting doxxed, we're getting doxxed.
Yeah, it's too late.
That said, if you don't want to say the city name, you don't gotta.
In the city of San Antonio, people kind of stopped caring about COVID. You know, the stores are just as bustling as they were before the lockdown.
I don't know. I'd argue it's just a little bit less, but that's comparatively.
Yeah, no change. Unless a place is just, like, straight up closed, no change.
I think your work experience at McDaniel's has kind of jaded you to the customer experience. Because, I mean, you work at McDaniel's, a veritable, like, hub for literal just human population.
If you're a human, you probably go to McDaniel's.
Yeah.
I like how I taught you McDaniel's, and that's what you use primarily.
Yeah.
We could also say McDonktown, McDoorknobs, McStinks, McOoks.
I came up with a good one that I like. What was it? It'll come back to me. Give me a minute. Come back to me. I'll revisit this when I hit it. It'll be in the middle of the podcast, and it's just, yes, Mick. I like Mickey D's. It's a classic.
Mickey. Some people will say, "Can I get the Mikey D's pet?"
The Mikey D's.
First time someone told me that, I was like, what the actual fuck? What in the fuck? What in the fuck?
Just, I'm not safe. I gotta get out of here.
It's just like, oh, you mean the Mickey D's pack? And it's just like, see, Mikey D's pack.
see, Mikey D's back. Oh, man.
And so I'm like, the sauce on your nuggets? And the guy told me ketchup, and I wanted to shoot myself.
Well, I mean, check it.
Every time someone tells me ketchup, I'm like, okay. And I punch in 32 ketchups because ketchup is not... It's not sauce, it's just ketchup.
Well, okay, technically it's sauce. Technically.
Yes, in a technical sense it is sauce, but it is not sauce in the more... we're gonna charge you for it kind of sense.
Oh, so it's people just trying to evade the system. It's a joke. I don't think anyone that orders ketchup is trying to evade any form of system except for the common sense type.
Yeah, and see what you do is you roll up to the second window and you're like, yo, could I get some more sauce? And generally, no one cares enough to be like, pay for it!
Pay for it! Dude, just Doom music starts playing.
The gates of Doom start playing.
Now, from Doom Eternal, the only thing they fear is you. That's a good song. Like, I love both of the Doom games as soundtracks. Good content.
Uh-huh. And I like how everyone memed out Tower Ascension.
I don't remember that one.
You know that song behind the summoning the Coom Demon?
The Coom Demon? Was that a thing? Did we play the same Doom?
No. That's like like summoning the Cum Demon. That video, someone put Tower Ascension behind it.
I don't think I've ever seen Summoning the Coom Demon. I thought you were talking about H-Doom for a second there. That's a real thing.
Does it involve Isabelle from Animal Crossing New Horizons?
No, it's H-Doom in the capacity of, the lewd demons. It was featured in a Are You Winning, Son video. Specifically, the first of its kind that I think I bore witness to. That was a fun experience. I was like, okay, I'm just going to stay here a little bit longer. Just H-Doom. Let me show you the title screen of it. Why did I pause that? We got to keep the fire going, or else we're gonna freeze in this, we're going 100-degree weather.
Right. It's actually more like 70. It's interesting.
Let's just show you the. Yeah, this is the profile. This is the thing. This is the thing.
That kind of makes me want to shoot somebody.
Yeah. I'll stop injecting your horrible fetishes into our game. I'm going to punch you. Alright, then back to the fire. Randy and Aaron sitting in the fire. That'll be the thing. I'm just going to download this. Like, I'll find a nice fireplace image and just show you and I just, like, with Christmas attire, burning.
Of course. I mean, what else would it be? And, like, we're burning inside of perfectly untouched Christmas attire.
Mm-hmm.
That's how it's going to be.
It's going to be great. Another masterpiece for the ages. Maybe I'll frame it and make it look like a special something.
Make it truly special edition.
Yeah.
Special selection 1.
Just the Tangents Christmas special, reflecting on our time throughout the year and our
burning.
time left. Our time left on this mortal coil. Tangents announcing this for 2021. Tangents, the podcast, is going spiritual. Not in the capacity of our content, in the capacity of the creators. Time to die.
We're playing real life. Prepare to die edition.
Just golden rays, shine upon us and we just ascend.
we fly up to the Cookieverse.
Do you think this will be a shorter episode? I think we should try to aim for just a simple hour. Do some gamming afterward and just hang out.
Yeah, I'm down for that.
I mean, that's the special part of the Tangents podcast Christmas special. It's shorter. Here, I don't want you crinkling the can throughout the entire podcast. Oh, there's still more in there.
Yes. Otherwise, I would have just been like, boop.
Just gently sits it right beside my trash can. Just there. I really got to find a place for the Comey Can Communicate sticker. There we go. I put it right there.
I'd laugh if you put it on your drawing tablet.
I would cry because I wouldn't be able to use it anymore. At least to my understanding of how drawing tablets are supposed to work.
Turns out it's perfectly fine. No difference.
It's just like, okay, I guess this is just what we're doing now. But who made this again? Wasn't it Purposefully Art?
Yep.
Yeah, okay. It's at times like this that it would be great if we had an Instagram, because we could just, post, hey, we did a thing. We did a thing and we mentioned, got
This
these?
one.
Check it out. All
Yes.
theoretical, 3.5 of our subscribers. Actually, my comic page on Instagram has 200. I only have 50.
They're all bots.
I have well, actually no, but I have 50 active people on there, give or take, depending on the days. People pay way more attention to my stories than they do the actual post, but I don't know, 50 50 tangents of 50 followers on Instagram, 17 on the YouTube. The main source of where we post.
Yeah, that'd be kind of funny. No, we just make IGTV videos that are an hour and a half long.
No. I forgot that they even... I forgot that the Zuck still cared about Instagram TV. I thought that kind of was replaced by Reels.
No, it's just Reels is so that people can use that instead of TikTok, and it's horrible.
Well, I mean, it's based off of TikTok. Anything like that is bound to fail.
Of course, and people use it sometimes just because. But I don't really think that they care. They're just like, ha, look, it's a reel. It's so that when you tap the little thing in the bottom left, it becomes full screen.
That just kind of makes me a little bit sad. Because, I don't know, it's watching Instagram's kind of been sad. Because it on its own was a neat idea, but it lacked the, how do I want to word this, the legs to really carry itself. So it just kind of became like a vulture and just kind of ripped parts off of everything else that was popular. Hey guys, look, we're a jack of all trades, but master of none to a painful degree.
Yeah, it's just honestly, if you wanted to look at pictures, get 9gag. If you want to look at the stories, get Snapchat. And I don't know for how much longer, but if you wanted to watch TikToks, get TikTok.
Yeah, who bought TikTok? I forgot. I think that the T-man at the top was like, get it out. They're spying on us. Get it out. And that I think it might have been Microsoft that's like, or was it Facebook? I think it might have been Facebook
I
that's
think it was Microsoft. They're like, I'll take your entire stock.
They turn it right around and take it behind the shed. We want no. It's nothing against you per se. It's just, well, I can't deny this isn't a little bit personal. Bang. And I always wanted to know what it was like to old yell at someone.
And we consider this a new science experiment.
Phil Spencer has to turn away as he watches Microsoft take TikTok behind the shed, and he has to live with the guilt of knowing that he could have done something.
What could he have done? It's the only place for it. It's a horrible app.
Yeah, I mean, and it's our mutual friend up in Maine, what do we call him?
Bob.
Oh yeah, we can call him whatever we want. We just don't need to call him late for dinner, apparently. But yeah, Bob up in Maine, he possesses the TikTok, and he shares stuff in the chat from time to time in the Dimma Discord, but I don't know. It's some of it gives me a little bit of a chuckle. The kind of humor you get from a baby's first meme kind of thing. But there's been nothing that really gets me cackling like what I see from Instagram. Like some of the stuff that you send me, it, as the kids say, it sends me.
It sends you?
Yeah.
That's not what the kids say.
Well, I don't know. I've seen stuff that's people are just like, oh man, this insert thing is sending me, and I'm like, to where?
Home.
Go home, study, be a child. You're younger than this. Not you're better than this, you're younger than this.
If you ain't too horny, you study.
If you ain't too horny, you study.
That's literally the title of the Aochan manga.
Really?
She's too horny to study.
I was... You almost had me there. You almost had me by the horns.
I was making a reference.
I know, but I for a moment there, I thought you were serious. I thought you seriously, like...
This is what the reference...
I thought you were like... I thought the literal name, translated name of Ao-chan Can't Study was Too Horny to Study.
It's like, her name, and then it's like, is too horny to study.
Is it?
Yes. Ain't it a little long for just she can't study?
Well, I mean, there's a lot of things that are long in Japanese.
Yes, but...
Like light novel titles. I saw a paragraph once. I'm still scarred by it.
I've seen lots of manga titles that are borderline.
I keep looking at the Komi Can Communicate sticker, and it just gives me life.
Good.
This is the vibe I'm carrying into 2021. Fill my room with things that bring me happiness, and I can't think about the soul-crushing depression.
And that's your resolution.
Yep, no, I don't have New Year's resolutions. It's not necessarily that I don't see something to improve, but I feel like just harnessing a wish with the intention of it making it a New Year's resolution. It's not meant to hold up, because New Year's is only one day. However, lifelong changes, lifelong.
Right. And it's just kind of something that you say for fun at this point. Like, this year, I'm going to stop being a piece of shit, and then everyone looks at you like, yeah, right. Get a load of this fucker.
Just that, yeah, right. Oh no, Isekai protagonist.
Get a load of this fucking idiot.
Get a load of this guy. Man. Good content, this podcast. I'm gonna miss it when the new year starts. And we just stop existing.
I know, right? I'm going to miss it when we Groundhog Year the entire planet.
Okay, but not gonna lie though, like, what if that does happen? Okay, if I get caught up in a Groundhog Year, I'm at least, no offense, but I at least hope that you remember. Because then I have somebody to share it with, and at least I have someone who can make jokes off of it.
It's just like, oh yeah, like how the virus is going to calm down after the summer.
You and I? Yeah. The third wave be like, no.
No, it's just like, hey, you guys want to hear the incubation period? 6 months! Isn't that funny?
Is that true?
Yes. The incubation, not incubation period, the mutation period.
Oh, I see. I was scared.
You could have it for 6 months. It's HIV.
Dude, I saw one thing to where, I don't know the quality of the source, but it's like one dude like had such bad side effects after he recovered that he had to like learn how to walk again.
Yeah, it's after you lay down for way too long. You do have to learn to walk again. That's just staying in a hospital.
Well, I mean, I had that after my back.
Yeah.
Like, and plus I had plus couple pounds, so.
Oh yeah.
It doesn't exactly make
hey,
walking easy.
You know what's funny? I've seen several videos now on the coronavirus vaccine that they're putting out. One of the nurses who got it, I think it was on live TV, and then like 5 minutes later she collapsed.
Oh.
And they were recording for TV, this other guy, and they stabbed him with an empty syringe.
They did?
Yes.
Oh. They killed her.
No. They didn't actually plunge it down because it was already down.
Oh.
And what they did was they stabbed her with it, and they like kind of tapped it, and they pulled it up and then back down, so it looked kind of like they had given the vaccine.
Yeah, but I think
they kill her.
Well, I know that like putting air in the veins is kind of a bad idea.
Yeah, that kills you for sure.
Yeah.
Carl, that kills people.
Carl, that kills people. Well,
Well, they're gonna die at some point. May as well be today.
Yeah. It was recommended that we potentially think about some like conversation topics. But the main one that I have is, you want to tell them why we thought about making tangents? You know, spend like a minute talking about that.
Sure.
All right. We wanted to make tangents. That's the story.
And now I beat you.
Now, more or less, like, dude, you remember like the Saucer Lost podcast we wanted to
that
get
was
going?
gonna be awesome. We were the four horsemen of
No.
bullshit.
The Horror Horsemen of the Apocalypse.
Oh yes, the horror horsemen.
Man.
That was gonna be beautiful.
We're just giving them the deep tangents lore.
I mean, we had Sick with 2 Ks.
Yours truly, which was
we had him. One of them was
Heart No Pump.
Death.
Health and or what was it? Hold on, man. I'm still in the server that we made. Let me pull it up. That profile picture, just the
feel no well, peace no exists,
stomach no full,
heart no pump.
But yeah, for those of you who haven't been picking up on the subtle lore that we've been building here, yeah, the Saucer Pass podcast was something that Randy, myself, and 2 other gentlemen who we won't call by name at this time. Yeah, we were just talking at lunch one day, and we're just like, what if we made a podcast talking about anime? What if we just do that?
We tried, and we never got to record.
We were like, okay, boys, we'll do it tomorrow. We got the planning, we got the know-how, we got the rhythm. And then we just didn't have the rhythm. We didn't have the planning. We didn't have the know-how.
We didn't have the stamina.
Yeah. And I got bored, and I was like, hey, Randy, do you just want to make a podcast, just the 2 of us?
And I was like, hell yeah.
Immediately at my house, yes.
It's just like, well, it looks like he is not interested. You just hear as I run towards here. That sounds wonderful.
Oh my word! Just the entire house can hear that, dude.
No, the entire neighborhood hears my feet slapping against the ground.
No, I was talking about now.
Oh yeah, of course.
Just...
Yeah, that kind of hurt my hand, even though I banged it against more skin.
I see. Does it hurt? Does it add to the pain that we're sitting in a fire?
Yes, of course, of course. That's going to be today's bit. We're just chilling out in the fire.
Yeah, that's the bit of the day. But yeah, Randy and I were just like, let's just make a podcast. We just wanted to talk. We have the funny we had like the real good funny conversations, and we're just like, let's put it to use.
Let's port it to the data pool.
Who came up with the name Tangents?
We did.
No, I mean, which one of us? I remember one of us was like, Tangents? Because I think we had like another name that was less good, but I can't remember it. Like, I know it wasn't Tangents.
That's like 9 months of scrolling through Discord.
I couldn't. Sometimes we would literally talk for hours through text. That just wouldn't work. Unless, of course, I could control F tangents. But that would take me years.
Wait, maybe on this thing, and with you, if you switch that thing out right there, try to use all gigabit of your internet.
No, it's not worth it.
You just Control F, tangents.
Just sucker punch right back to the top. Nah, but it's just fine. I mean, I still forget what the other name was, but I have a feeling it was something to do with like Randy and Aaron something. Just Randy and Aaron.
Aaron and Randy.
It's funny. Do you more frequently tend to say it Aaron and Randy, or do you tend to say Randy and Aaron?
Aaron and Randy has more of a zing to it.
Really? I'm kind of the opposite. I grow used to just saying Randy and Aaron.
I think it's because we hate ourselves. Not each other, just ourselves.
Somebody clip that. You know, because there's people watching this. So just
somebody clip that. Like we're streaming.
Me, both of us getting shot with lightning through the roof. Somebody clip that.
Oh God! Somebody clip that. That was fucking hilarious. Dies.
We still need to make the episode next year with the going to Goodwill. Like, I want to make
Randy and Aaron look for bikes at Goodwills.
And we got to do Randy and Aaron look for the sauce.
Randy and Aaron look for saucer loss.
Okay, so I know that my alternate name, Aaron, came from, like, you know, the fact that I have a tendency to give people other names, and I guess the group decided to give back. But I can't remember. I remember you, like, we'd given you the nickname of, like, Radical Randy way before that. Or
I gave that to myself by making a Dungeons and Dragons character.
I forgot there was a character named Randy that you're just like...
Randy the Radical.
Oh, yeah.
Because his family name is not a family name, it is a title.
Yeah. I think that was still at the time when you were wearing the American flag hat that I use for all of our tangents marketing.
Yeah, I have to get another one of those, otherwise it just won't be the same.
Mm-hmm. Honestly, that's what I probably should have gotten you for Christmas. Here's to a New Year's gift. It's just another American flag hat.
You give me like 10 of them. In case one of them just goes out, you have 9 more.
You have 10. You have 10 here. I open all of my desk drawers, you know, the ones that are left in this half of a desk. And there's just hats. I've got replacement hats for mine and for yours. I am prepared.
You're like, you can't come on here without a hat. Don't you know this is McDonald's? And it's just you turn into my manager and have a shotgun.
Does your manager have a shotgun?
I fucking wish. Then we would have shot the robber that robbed our store like a month ago. Instead of just running away like a bunch of bitches.
When you wish your manager had a shotgun. I don't know. I'd be terrified of manager with a gun.
Just... Alright, you don't have your hat and you're late. I'm firing you.
You just messaged me. Hey Aaron, I died.
Hey Aaron, there's this funny thing called a bullet hole in my chest. I'm not sure how I'm still typing to you, but, you know. It's just like 3 days after the fact, I'm talking to you about it on a stretcher. I'm still on the stretcher, even though I'm already at the hospital. They're like, "Oh, you can't pay? Too bad." I'm just on the stretcher, and I wake up. It's like I pass my death save.
It's like that one episode of SpongeBob where Mr. Krabs is in the hospital, and they just keep pushing him further and further out of the hospital until they finally just push him down a hill. Just like, "Please, he's disturbing the other patrons." I got it. Pushes him out into the hall. "Please, he's blocking the vending machine." Puts him outside. "Please, he's blocking the driveway." Yeet.
No, it's just like, "It's horrible, doctor. He doesn't have insurance."
Alright, you know what to do. Get the ejector bed. It just actually kills him and implants him into the ceiling. Well, that's one problem solved.
Well, that's the morgue's problem.
Sir, the morgue is downstairs. Load up the bed. They shoot him down through the concrete.
Don't you know, it was built for 50 cals. It just puts out like 100,000 Newton meters of force. Ooh. Wait a sec. Newton meters is torque.
Torque?
Yes, they rotate him down.
It's like a hydraulic press.
Hydraulic presses are supposed to go slow, but this one moves at 600,000 meters per second. It literally breaks the speed of light by a factor of like 5.
Whatchamacallit? Hydraulic press just made me remember the fact that Hayasaka from Kaguya-sama Love His Ward, the Geniuses Battle of Love and Confessions.
Love and Brains.
Alright, get over here. I Durandal you. Durandal. But,
No, you give me the spicy armadillo because we're facing each other.
I love that. But, it reminded me that, yeah, there was just a random panel that's like, Kaguya's like, "No, you don't watch cat videos or something, you watch videos of hydraulic presses on YouTube."
No, it's just like no, don't fall for it! Don't fall for it, President! She watches videos of freaking gacha toys getting crushed by a hydraulic press!
Good content. Oh yeah, remember
at like 3 a.m.
Mm-hmm. Hold on a minute, what? Oh hey, this totally isn't a scam. 20 Xmas special for AT&T clients. Earlier iPads handed out to make space for the new Pro version. I'm not with AT&T.
Yeah.
I'm with Cricket. And the quality isn't bad.
Who's Cricket's parent company again?
Is it AT&T? Hold on a minute. Am I getting juked here? Am I enduring the illusion of...
Did you just jupe yourself?
Well, I'm not the one who pays for it. Ah, yes. I love that lock screen.
Of course.
Or just, it's the only screen that matters. Bashful head pat Komi-san.
That's not bashful. That's... Give me another.
Moi guy. The thing is, though, is if I were in Tadano's shoes, I would not hesitate.
I'd give several more head pats.
I don't know. I love that random factoid that just gets tossed into anime randomly. Is just enjoys head pats, like Miko Ino from again Kaguya-sama. I just like that. Just randomly, just Ishigami or someone gave her a head pat, and it's just like remembering the head pats, and it's great.
Beautiful.
I just love it when screw the ecchi scenes in a mango. I prefer the head pats.
That's the spiciness right there.
The spice with a hint of sugar.
No.
Vanilla salt.
No, what's even more spicy is Komi standing on Tadano.
Just we'll be right
Hito
back.
Hito Tadano awakened a new fetish.
Ding 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 ding. Oh yeah, so the mango that Jessica, the mango volume for Komi-san that Jessica got me, it's the one with the sick day episode, and I love that. It is perfect, if only for that. Where is it?
Oh yeah, even more lewd is the hand holding. I was checking his pulse.
Oh man. And just the scene, the say
That isn't necessary.
Look at tiny Komi-san.
I envied myself.
I love this.
that.
I love this. I love the sick day episode. In a romance mango, you can't go wrong. And if they do, I'm going to beat them.
Of course. What else would be the solution? You have the shovel. I have the quarterstaff. We will beat them.
Shame on you. Shame on your family.
And shame on your loved ones.
Oh no.
What was it? Cricket Parent Company. Cricket Parental Controls. Very good.
You know, while last week's podcast was fun, I feel like this one just has more energy in it. You know what I mean?
It has two of them. Leap Wireless and AT&T are the parent companies, plural, of Cricket Wireless.
Oh, okay, so they're caught in a loveless marriage and Cricket is the unwanted child.
I mean, maybe, but...
I mean, doesn't AT&T own a lot of companies, though? Isn't AT&T kind of a hoe? Wait, no. AT&T isn't a hoe. It's a Mormon. That's legal.
No, it's a Jehovah's Witness.
Can Jehovah's Witnesses have multiple wives?
No, but they sure come up to everyone's houses like they can.
Yeah. If we lose a subscriber after this episode goes up, I'm going to assume it's because we had a Jehovah's Witness fan. Or a fan who was a Jehovah's Witness. Which, you know what, if Jehovah's Witness is your deal, then you know what, fine. I'm not going to stop making fun of it, though.
Yeah, you come to my house, I'm going to tell you to leave.
Shoot, not even...
You come to the McDonald's I work at, I'm going to tell you to leave.
Can you imagine a Jehovah's Witness hits up the McDaniels?
It's just like, the Lord says you should give me some free food. Like, bitch, the Lord said you should leave.
Shoot, Chief. I mean, it's like, if you're needy and you cannot afford, then sure. You know, give to the needy. However, I see that stack of 500 bills in your wallet. Don't lie to me. You can and will pay for this.
I see the bands that aren't in your bank account yet. Leave!
Mm-hmm. I mean, shoot, one woman came in yesterday, and I felt a bit bad because, like, she got all the way to the checkout, and her card just simply wouldn't work. Like, the system was like, no, I'm not allowing this. It called the card itself invalid, and she was like, okay, I'm going to go get it straightened out, and then I guess I'll be back. She didn't return. I'm more concerned than anything if she got home all right, but it was one of those things that's like, I'm sorry, without Sorry, viewers. Without payment, I can't give you the yogurt. It's like,
Turns out it peaked out so bad that it just didn't register the sound.
no, it breaks my microphone.
It's just the rest of the episode, a waste.
Oof.
We have to break out the old microphone.
No, not again.
Not again.
I went back and listened to the early episode. It's not pretty. I could have done something to make it a little bit more manageable, but not by much. There's a part of me that wants to show you, to just let you. I'll let you experience it after the podcast, which has been going for 45 minutes. Hey, we're coming up on an hour. It's been fun.
Wow, we have a lot of steam.
Steam. We'll have to put that into Smash Bros. And simply just enjoying our time hanging out. I'm kidding. If we get a second one, maybe. I don't know. That's more for Scott to edit, though. And if we want this up by... Are we going to put this up Christmas Eve or Christmas?
Well, at the rate we're going, probably Christmas.
Well, I mean,
Probably.
Scott mentioned that he's just going to go through it tonight and just kind of see what it is. Just get it done like an absolute goat, as the kids say. Doesn't goat mean, like, greatest of all time?
Yes, that's
Okay.
literally it.
So, I feel like it's a good chance to say thank you to Scott. He's the goat. He's just out here editing things and just making our lives just a little bit easier.
Yeah, and it's not like we're paying the man. This is his love child, and for that, I'm just glad I'm a parent.
Mm-hmm. So I don't think we've ever. I forget if we've ever officially done this, but to those of you who watch us, check out Sleepwalker Media. He's on Instagram, I believe YouTube. If I remember and am not a dummy, then I'll put it in. Then I'll link to his YouTube in the description. Good guy, makes good content, especially on Instagram. He clean photos. The man has talent, and he edits this podcast. What more do you need to know about him?
Yeah, he's a rattlesnake on the button on his camera.
He's not the
No, ain't nothing's faster than the Sleepwalker's cam. He's a rattlesnake on the shutter.
What is that a reference to?
Cattleman's Gum.
I don't think I've seen that one.
It's a song. It's beautiful.
Nice. I'll have to try it out. But still, though, yeah. Thanks.
It's literally like a Canadian-made country song. It's awesome.
Yeah. Thanks to Scott, and thanks to Caro for making the music. He mentioned something about making new tracks for us, and I haven't heard from him since. Sincerely, Caro, you're a very good man. I appreciate you
You're a
making
very
music
good.
for us. He sends
man.
me a message. Oh, by the way, here's your Christmas gift. It's just new tracks for free. And I'm just like, thank you. I take back my earlier statement.
I retract my insult.
Good day to you, sir. But I mean, the two of them aren't in this fire with us, but I'm sure they're in fires of their own. Probably in pain.
A sweet, awe-inspiring. I have to beat whoever came up with that pun. That's awesome.
What do you mean?
Sweet, awe-inspiring tale.
Oh, hear me, I don't get the pun, actually.
It's because the regular term is like awe-inspiring isn't like...
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was a bit of a dummy there. We can tell my brain cell's out for loan. Nah, I'm kidding. It's used by this man here who's chatting with me.
Well, that's the reason why we're on the same page anyway. We're sharing brain cells.
I mean, shoot. With most people, I do very good to be in the same chapter, let alone the same book.
Well, that's how it be.
Mm-hmm. Let's see.
I'm trying to find the table of contents.
You just get... Oh, man.
It ain't working. Volume 2 coming soon! More
Of
like
pudding.
5 years ago.
Yeah, that's just simply the nature of how it be. I thought it was at the front of the book.
It should be. However...
Oh, man. Like, just grab the inside cover. One more.
Ooh.
Contents.
6 chapters. Epic.
6 chapters per mango. Great. They had a lot of them there when I went to go grab it.
You just get all of them. You're just like, Merry Christmas.
I couldn't handle the break the bank too much.
You just couldn't handle the
neutron style.
Hold on, I'm trying to come up with something even better. You couldn't handle the money sucks style.
Yeah, but it's alright. I think 2 books is still quality. Huzzah! A man of quality. What you call it? Originally, I was thinking about getting you Doom Eternal since you mentioned enjoying Doom.
Yeah, you could have.
But I was like, at the same time, I was like, however, literature.
Bunk.
Because I know how much
Fine Chinese literature.
Fine Chinese literature and sitting in the fire. Those are our two name bits for the episode.
If only they printed these books in dark mode.
If only they printed books in dark mode. You got a point. You get home and you're just like, all right then, time to reread. It's reading time, boys. You'll have to let me know how accurate they are to the PDF versions that we questionably legally obtained.
No. The ones that we illegally obtained, this is that. Because it's the PDF version of this.
I see. Still, though, Log Horizon do be having the good art.
They do. The
good art and the good arcs.
No, the good both?
I hope you enjoy your gifts.
I love that. It's just this guy screaming for no reason, and everyone else is just like,
I'm sorry.
Bitch.
Whatchamacallit? Still, Funimation having Log Horizon Season 3 under their belt is the most painful thing to come out of this year.
And that's why I'm pirating. I don't want to give those shitheads my money.
Yeah, they launched a revamped version of Funimation. You know, like a new design, but it's only on the Switch. And it hurts me because it actually looks like less of a chore to use. And I say less of because you want to know what really hurts?
What?
I downloaded the app, logged in with my Funimation account that I had when I was a naive young boy, and they straight up just told me oh yeah, you have to be a premium member to even use the app. Ads are not even a reality for you. And I wanted to beat someone.
And that's when you call. You're like, all right, listen, bitch.
Listen, you moron.
If only we got this illustration when it came up.
Yeah.
That is...
The artists for Log Horizon really just do be making just pure gold.
Uh-huh. I'm just personally surprised that they're able to capture it.
Mm-hmm. I just like that. I like how light novels kind of do like illustrations. You know, like it leaves most of the work to your mind, but it gives you enough illustrations here and there to supplement. And also make sure that I guess your fantasies are on point.
Of course.
It's like make sure that, you know, while you're driving in the tunnel, make sure that you haven't, I don't know, crossed into the oncoming lane at some point. You think you'll start collecting manga? Or, you know, get the rest of the Log Horizon light novels in the physical?
I don't know, actually. Do I have all that much reason to?
Dunno. I mean, I'd say if you were more of a... How do I want to word this? Like, you know, someone who focused more on, like, having the whole collection, then it'd likely be a sure why not. But also, I'd imagine that just having all the volumes would be nice. You know.
Yeah, it would. And then I'd just pick them up rather than, you know, go into my computer like, all right, time to break the law once more.
Or if your phone's dead or something like that, or you just want something hard, just a hard copy to read, it'd be nice.
I want to hold it in my hands as I absorb the words with my own eyes.
You want to hold the sacred text in hand. Oh no.
Just making this noise. Just speed reading it.
Quality.
Log Horizon speedrun.
Log Horizon speedrun.
Literally faster than the bitrate of my eyes.
The bitrate of your eyes! Man.
So in Flowers for Algernon, this motherfucker was reading whole pages at a time. He went...
With what?
Flowers for Algernon. This motherfucker was reading whole pages at a time. Like, he looked at him like...
just singular pages. Just I see.
It's just like, I can look at and memorize a few lines at a time, but you're just reading whole pages at once. It's impressive. And he's like, yeah, I know. It continues reading.
Who is this again?
It's the main character man in Flowers for Algernon.
I don't think I've ever seen that.
It's Bump.
I see.
We read him in an abbreviated version in the 8th grade.
Oh, okay, that thing I wasn't here for. I was in the,
The sticks.
The sticks in the figurative, I was in the circle family tree area.
No, the family tree is a web. It's not a
Yeah.
circle, it's a web.
Well, family web then.
And it involves your uncles, your aunts, grandma, grandpa.
But we don't need to talk about it. It seems like every podcast we have that one bit where we stray towards like the more dicey topics, like that one time that we talked about step-sibling porn. I forget about just how much we've talked about on this podcast. How at 20 episodes, we have essentially a literal like full day's worth of content. And I don't know whether that's a good thing or a bad thing that there's like over 20 hours of us being Randy and Heron of tangents, essentially.
Of us being fools for the internet.
And the internet not watching.
Being fools for whoever might watch.
So I'm curious. Now that it's the end of the year, do you have any? Do you think that we should set some goals for tangents next year? Think we should try to aim a little bit higher? Or do you think that the lane that we're in is just fine?
Well, provided I can come over to record, yeah, sure. I'd say we're all dandy.
Well, I was talking in terms of like what we should set our sights on accomplishing, like channel growth and stuff like that. Starting the gamming channel for reals this time. Come on, I swear it'll happen. Don't worry about it. Give us a few delays and some yellow and black screen on a text. Yellow and black text on a yellow screen. My brain messed that up.
Black text on a yellow screen.
Cyberpunk.
Ah!
God, would I be like... Oh, yeah.
Mono Pikami being like, alright, not enough specs to play it, let's stream it, motherfuckers, let's go.
Oh, no. Whatchamacallit, with Amelia Watson, I saw this one clip to where it's just, her going blanky mode. And it's, just so many... She's reading off super chats, although she calls them super chat Sunday. And it's just, would it be lewd if I poked your cheeks? And she reads off and she's like, thank you. And she's like, would it be lewd if I poked your cheeks? Depends which one. And like, lets out this gremlin laugh. I love it. Like, Amelia Watson's gremlin laugh is just the best part about it. And at one point, someone's like, here's some money. Please make a cute noise. And she just, like, made this, like, guttural, like... just this guttural sound. And she's like, does that work? How's that? And I'm just like...
Make a cute noise for the Clippers.
Oh, wait. And at the very end, it just... Hiccup. I love it. Amelia Watson. What a treasure.
Right.
Do you think that do you think that Amelia Watson is secretly a viewer of tangents?
No.
Do you think she has like a Smurf account that she uses to watch Tangents the podcast? Like, can you imagine?
She's just chilling. She's like, yes, Tangents.
Could you imagine if like YouTube recommended content, like recommended videos based on what the things that were discussed were, and she just like gets it? It's like, what's Tangents? And she's just watching these two men just goof around and behave as though they lack the evolution indicative of two people in 2020. It would be funny. I'd love to hear that, she's a fan of Tangents. I'd die happy.
I'd resurrect after I died happy. I'd be like, ain't done yet. We gotta get Gura and Pikami on here. And be like, alright, come watch our shit. And they're just like, what?
Yeah, that's our goal for 2021. Get one or the other on here. Is just get Gargura or Amelia Watson on. We're gonna have our like second. Well, okay, Scott gets second. Our third guest is literally going to be a VTuber, and everyone that follows him is going to go, stop it. Don't do this.
I think it'd be even funnier if we got one of the Japanese VTubers on here, and they're just like, Yamete. Yamete. Yamete.
Hikami's just like, you guys aren't very family friendly, are you? And we're just like,
neither
no.
are you.
That'd be funny.
It's just like, you still aren't a family friendly anymore because you're desperate, right?
Oh no, she's not a family friendly anymore. She's the family friendly. I don't know.
No, this was while she was playing Super Mario 64. She went, I'm not a family friendly anymore because I'm desperate.
Oh man.
Because she failed the jump for like the third time and she went, fuck.
Oh no. What'd you call it? I don't know.
I like how she primarily cusses in English.
Oh yeah, I love that too. Maybe that should be our goal for next year, is change of gears slightly, is just we make our VTuber avatar debut. The podcast overlay is cast aside for just a simple background, but you and I have VTubers. Like, that would be great. You can't deny. Too bad I'm a moron who couldn't get that working, even if I desperately wanted to. I would get it done by the end of 2021.
Probably. It's just...
Nah.
It's just...
I just want to bring more guests on. Even, like, it'd be fun to get the Bread Boys on. We mentioned that early on. I think we could do it.
Maybe. We're gonna be like, talking with the Bread Boys. So, Father, has Son done the swag since you put him down?
So, Father, are you winning? They just leave the call. They can't handle it. They're afraid.
So, are you winning, boys?
Quick, throw the bread! Get us out of here!
Father, Son, are you winning?
Son, have you been reading heresy recently?
Unacceptable.
They scream and leave the call.
Boys, have you been reading heresy recently? Unacceptable.
No, but okay, the only way that episode could end is if Father just kills us.
That'd be perfect. We have someone else do the killing for once.
Fine. We'll get someone else to do it. Since you can't be trusted to kill me reliably anymore.
I could never be trusted to kill you reliably in the first place. It's always some bullshit like I'm in the living room. Or...
You used that logic. That was your logic. That's how you came back.
Yeah.
I just said no.
You said, Kotoaru.
It's like when my wife wanted to leave, I just said no. She still took the kids, but at least it was funny.
So we're all coming back to this man called Div Ors and stealing my wife away.
I've accepted it. She left of her own will.
Man,
sitting in the fire is just kind of just making me remember all the something. It was a bit there. I couldn't remember it. I couldn't think of it. I had an idea.
It's remembering what Div Ors really is.
Nah. But I feel like this is kind of poetic, you know. Here we are at the end of the year sitting in a fire. I feel like that's the most poetic way to end things. Just letting all of our troubles and such burn away, as well as our mortal bodies. You know, just kind of just letting things happen.
Hold on. I think I have this stuff called salt. I think it was blessed by a cleric. Let's go ahead and
Okay, well, Randy's out of commission. I was just
what,
oil.
you thought that was enough to kill me?
No.
I'm an archdemon. Just hurt. I don't know why I did that to myself.
No, it just turned out it's just oil. Like this.
It just starts crackling. We're frying over here.
Yeah, we're just frying. Just crispy. Just
Wait a sec. What's that? Is this a McDonald's?
Wait, no.
Wait, hold on. Excuse me. What's the address? Oh no. I think my manager's coming.
Should I set off the fireworks now?
I think we should set off the... Oh no!
I So it occurred to me that we never really thank you guys, like say goodbye and, thank you guys for watching. So thanks for watching. Stay winning. And goodbye.
Hey, look at this thing I found.
Randy, that's dynamite. Why is it lit?
Oh, I know, right? It's pretty